Hello everyone. Um, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Abigail, and I make videos about special needs, health issues, and feeding tubes. If you've been following my journey, you know that I have recently been having some problems with my heart, and we've been trying to figure it out. I talked about this a little bit in yesterday's video. If you haven't seen that, probably gives a little bit more information, so I don't really want to repeat the whole thing. But basically, I was on a medication a while back that was supposed to help my episodes. I have these episodes where it feels like my heart is pounding and it feels like I'm going to faint. A while back, I was put on a specific medication for it that helped. It brought my heart rate to the right spot, and it made me feel, say, normal for a while. Whenever the medication was working, I felt my normal self. I didn't really feel like I needed to faint or anything like that, or didn't feel like I was going to faint. So I was on that medication for a while, and then I was taken off of it, and we decided to do a heart monitor. And we recently got the results back from my heart monitor. Now, I might have talked about this a little bit in yesterday's video, so I don't want to go too much into it. But basically, the issue that I have is not actually a heart issue. It has to do more with my nervous system. So basically, if you don't know, I have gastroparesis, which is where my stomach is partially paralyzed from a previous surgery that went wrong. Now, that's a whole other story. But also, we think that because one of my nerves was damaged, because it partially paralyzed my stomach, that, something is a little off with my nerves. And so basically, what happens is, here's the thing, I don't have a, specific diagnosis where you have these symptoms of, different things, and you're like, okay, these are the symptoms of this, and this is exactly what you have. It's not like that. For example, POTS. POTS is really common in people that have medical issues. And the signs that I am showing are basically of POTS, even though my heart itself is fine. It's basically I guess you could say, nerves are giving the wrong signals. So, I was diagnosed with tachycardia, as well as something that starts with a P. I'm not going to show it because of personal information. But basically, one means a rapid heart rate, And the second one means feeling like I'm going to faint. But they're like medical terms. So basically, the easiest way to explain my condition, even though it's not POTS, it gives the same symptoms as people with POTS. So those symptoms are things like feeling like you're going to faint, rapid heart rate, and those are like the main two signs. I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm like hot when it's like cold outside, so I'm not sure if it messes with my body temperature or anything like that. Sometimes I feel like my body temperature is a little bit off because like sometimes it'll be cold outside and I like feel hot, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But my main signs are rapid heart rate and fainting feeling, which is the easiest way to explain it is it's like the symptoms of POTS without having POTS. I was put on medication for it. A very, very small amount. I can take it up to 3 times a day, but my heart doctor wants to just do it for once a day for a while, and then I go back in August to see how I'm doing. If it hasn't gotten better to the point that we want it to be, then they may up my dose. But the last time I was on the medication, it did help it. So basically, nothing is like severely wrong. It's not like I need surgery or a pacemaker or anything like that. But with my body giving off like the wrong signals, that can cause rapid heart rate, fainting feeling, and even though it's not like dangerous, it is kind of scary because it does really affect my life in the sense that it's really hard to like plan ahead because I don't know, it's like when you're really wanting to go do something. For example, I used to sing at church, but I had to take a long break because of this issue. I would not know whenever I was going to have a moment of feeling like I was going to faint or that my heart was racing. And so the things like that I really want to do was really put on hold for a while. And so this medication is supposed to help my body slow down as far as like my heart rate. We don't know why it's making my heart rate go crazy, but as far as my heart, everything is fine. Yeah, we're not really sure why it's happened, but I am on medication now, and I'm really thankful for that. I think that will give us a little bit more peace. So I don't have POTS, I just have something that gives off the same symptoms as POTS does. So it's kind of confusing to some people. It has to do like with my nerves instead of my actual heart because my heart is fine. But it is definitely scary and a learning process. And anyways, I kind of just wanted to update y'all all on kind of like what it is, what's the plan right now. The plan is just medication, and we're gonna see how I react to that, because the last time I was on medication, I wasn't on it for like a long period of time, even though it did help. So that's basically the news. So I wanted to kind of explain that, because I've gotten a lot of comments on all of my social media platforms about, oh, that's like the exact same symptoms as POTS. And I'm like, yeah, I know, it's basically the same symptoms as POTS, but without actually having that diagnosis. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell, and I will see y'all next time. Bye everyone.